Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's installment of Reversing Desertification for Planet Earth. I am still in Vienna on the 13th floor of this hotel. And as I've said many, many times, it really doesn't matter where you are, because once this process runs, the Earth will receive it no matter how far away you are from her. I have actually run it on an airplane or on airplanes before, I should say. So please don't let your location stop you from doing it. So let's get started. You can use the palms of your hands facing towards the earth to run this process. You can keep your eyes open or shut them. It really is up to you. The only thing I would like to suggest is that you are really being present with the earth. And what does that mean? Not significant, but just allow yourself to really be here, drop into this energy and let it run. So, elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And please destroy and uncreate the big five that insist and demand on creating desertification on planet Earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Cool. And it's interesting, since I started running this process, now more and more and more I'm getting suggestions on YouTube for basically, other ways of farming, other ways of dealing with soil. And it's really interesting. So there is a lot out there. There are a lot of people out there that are already choosing something different and creating a different way to really promote soil health. And today somebody also was talking about some pest issues they were having in their garden with like lice on their leaves. And again, what question can we ask here? Because of course, the easy answer from this reality is to use some kind of chemistry against the lice. But at the same time, is that what your plants are asking for? What is going on here? If you have something that is overrunning your property, what is out of balance? What needs to be supported to make that basically disappear again in a way that, it's not about eliminating and eradicating everything we don't like. It is more about, what if we actually can create an environment where it is impossible for one pest to thrive? So what can you ask your plants? What can you ask the earth? What can you ask for that will not allow this one pest to thrive? And everything that doesn't allow that, will you just try and uncreate it, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. So elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And please destroy and uncreate the big five that insist and demand on creating desertification on planet Earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. So please pull more energy from the earth as well. So you're receiving, push down those barriers that don't allow you to receive. Also receive from one another. We are encompassing the planet with this process. Please receive from each other. And what does your soil require? So that your plants are healthy and can fend off intruders. What insects could you invite with what? What is missing? What is too much? What other questions can you play with when it comes to your garden? Even or especially also in the garden, how can you put soil health? What can you plant? Even if you have the tiniest plot of land, even in your potted plants at home, how can you promote soil health? Even that thrive, how can you make it thrive? So again, the process, elimination, eradication of the microbiotic desertification dermis, and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth, right and wrong, good and bad, potential, and beyonds. And please try and read the big five that insist, demand, desertification on planet Earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And if you are not familiar with the big five, please go to day number 144. And it is Sunday here in Vienna, Sunday morning. So the church bells are ringing. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of microbiotic generative dermis, body and right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, line, shorts, boys, povats, yarns. And if internet can't completely, please keep running the process. I have tried before, doesn't work to come back on, so please keep running the process. elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis, neutralization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, poor, vats, and beyonds. And please destroy and uncreate the big five that insist and demand on creating desertification on planet Earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, poor, vats, and beyonds. And earlier I was talking about diesel. That's true. And in German, it lies, I think, in aphids. I'm sorry, maybe I used the word. That happens a lot with me. It's okay. Oh, it's all good. I think you know what I meant anyway. And again, truly, what if it wasn't about going and fighting against the pests in your garden? Against what if it would working with to see what else is possible? So work the soil and don't come to conclusion. A lot of times the conclusion is, oh, if I have this particular pest, then I need to introduce this kind of species that will eat it. What if it's not always just that? It could be that. But please don't come to conclusion. Really talk to your plants, talk to the soil, and see what contribution you can be. And it could be energetic, but it could also be something else. And like I said, it could be planting something. What is it that your plants are asking for? Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis, and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, poor, vats, and beyonds. And destroy and uncreate the big five that insist and demand on creating desertification on planet Earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, poor, vats, and beyonds. And please keep going with running this process. Even after this broadcast stops. And for all of you that have taken classes today and here, today is day 2 of the SOP here in Vienna. So if you've been aware of some strange energies, you might ask if it's the class that you are aware of and perceiving. Just something to be aware of. Everything is quite potent these days. And there's a lot of change going on for a lot of people. And what else is possible with our beautiful planet? So thank you so much for joining me yet again today. I am so grateful. What else is possible? Please keep running this process. and I will see you again tomorrow.